Hello everyone, my name is Mary, and today I have a angel and tarot card message on the topic of taking action. So one of the key words that I have heard a lot about is taking inspired action. And that phrase, inspired action, always bothered me. Because I'm like, how do I know my action is truly inspired? How do I know if I'm doing the right thing? You know, if I want to start a project or something, or take a new job or whatever. It's like, how do I know it's truly inspired? You know. But lately I've heard the phrase taking imperfect action, which I can get behind that because I'm absolutely sure that my action, whatever it may be, is probably going to be imperfect, in maybe slightly, maybe very imperfect. It's going to be imperfect. But I was inspired by this idea of taking imperfect action to do and to channel the angels, especially Archangel Michael, who really wants to move us through this difficult time in our evolution, and get us to the other side. And so one of the messages that Archangel Michael has for us is the idea of movement in any direction, as long as it is stepping either outside your comfort zone or something new or something inspired or something not inspired. So just this idea of movement in your life, of where your intention is to try to improve your life, to try to improve someone else's life. Taking action means going from the state that you are to a different state, changing your state of being. And the image that I got when I was channeling, when I was connecting to the angel, was the idea of a chick coming out of an egg. So the egg is all around. And so any direction, this way, that way, up, down, any direction that they're going to go against, they're going to come up against a wall, some sort of obstacle. But that obstacle is the same obstacle over here as it is over here. The egg is same up here as it is below them. It's the same egg is all around. And so that's what Archangel Michael has for us, is that it's not that it's this job or that job. It's take a job. It's not like it's that exercise regimen or this one. It's do something, move your body. It's the obstacle is not, the problem is not the choices. It's this or that, or should I do this or should I do that? It's not the quality of the choice that is the issue here. The issue is moving beyond your comfort zone, moving to beyond where you are, and getting a little bit, getting a little uncomfortable, taking a toe into the water. It's like, for example, my parents have a place on a lake here in the Finger Lakes, and I think the water can be cold sometimes. And so whether I jump in the water or whether I ease my way in the water, I'm getting in the water. So it doesn't matter how it's done. It's going to be done somehow, bit by bit, or all at once. It's going to be done. I'm getting in the water. And so that's the point, is that taking action, whether it's this action or that action, is going to eventually get you away from outside of where you are, into some new energy fields, some new inspiration, some new a new way of life. And so Archangel Michael's message on inspired action or imperfect action is, go for it. Like whatever it is, go for it. Just do it. Don't think too hard about it. Just do it. So that is the message in a nutshell, but I did pull some cards and we'll see what they have to say. See if these shed some light on the message or make it any more clear. Let's start with the tarot cards. The Star. Oh, I love it. I love it. So there is a glare. I'm sorry, but that is the Star card in this deck. Such a pretty card. The Magician. Oh, I keep turning the Hanged Man upside down because he is upside down. There's the Hanged Man. Ah, things are getting clear. All right, I have a feeling I could really zoom in on this, so just give me a second while I adjust the camera. Much better. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with this star, the Magician and the Hanged Man, is that the angel's message is, yes, there is a time for not doing. And that time when you're not doing is a time to adjust your perspective, where the action is internal. The Hanged Man isn't just hanging there twiddling his thumbs waiting. The halo around his head shows us that he's having some insights. He's having inspirational thoughts. He's processing. He's using this moment. And he's not in any hurry to get out of it. So it's interesting that the Hanged Man is showing up in a reading about action. But the action that we're taking is not, is not just pointless. You are a vessel of divine light. You are a vessel of divine light, and your light is increasing, and your ability to manifest beautiful things in the world is increasing. The Magician is all about manifesting. It's channeling energy, and I think that's exactly what the Hanged Man is doing. Is he's channeling energy. He's using his third eye and his crown to really channel energy. He can't move, so he's in a place where the action is internal. But taking action means that knowing that there's a time for this. That understanding that there is a time for the inspirational moments of non-doing. But there is also a time for wish fulfillment, for moving forward in your path. And I think that the fact that we have three major arcana cards showing up is Archangel Michael's way of saying, now is the time. You can't lose. You have been in this position of maybe non-doing for a great deal of time, but now it's time to take action, to do something, and you cannot lose because you are made of star stuff. You are made of the light of God. You are channeling the light of God. You are inspired, and all of the tools that you have at your disposal are also of God. So everything is going to work out. You can't lose. You cannot lose. The path may be a little bit more meandering than you might initially want, but you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You have power inside of you. And there is no need. If you're taking action based on the need, like, I don't like where I am, I hate my life, I hate my situation, taking action out of like a negative energy may not be the great birthplace for this. Maybe it's a desire, a positive sort of, I want to expand, I want to help people, I want to help myself, I want to, this positive inspiration that is guiding you towards expansion rather than this negative sort of grumpy, I don't like my situation. Because that's what the Hanged Man is all about. He's changing his situation by changing his perspective, by changing how he sees his situation. Is he trapped there? Maybe he was trapped. Maybe he can't get down. We don't know. Actually, I just realized this. We don't know if his hands are tied behind his back or not. We do know that it appears as though they aren't, because it appears as though that he's comfortable where he is. He's made peace where he is. I think the Hanged Man is showing us that the birthplace of this inspired action or imperfect action in life is not this like angry, I hate where I am sort of feeling. The birthplace of this action is basically the Magician. This knowingness that you have the power to bring great things into the world. And this inspiration, this connection to God that allows you to want this, that allows you to bring beautiful things into the world. Saying to yourself, I'm okay with where I am, but I have this power to create. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to write the play, and I'm going to, do that audition, and I'm going to, write up that business plan, or contact those people and possibly make a partnership. Whatever it is that you're inspired to do, it's coming from this excited sort of place, the place of the star, that light inside you that is like, I think I could do this. And maybe it's not a forever plan. Maybe it's a, well, this is what I'm going to try for now and see if it works sort of plan. Or maybe it's a, I just want to create something, and this is what I'm going to do for now. It doesn't have to be this like forever, I have everything worked out, my life is planned and perfect and I know what I'm doing sort of thing. Because I believe that the magician is very much in the moment, and he manifests based on his connection to God and what he's feeling and what he's inspired to bring forth. It is his passion that is born in the moment, that is born of his feelings and his experience as he's experiencing it. He's very much connected to God. He's very much connected to that source energy. So this is a really powerful reminder that inspired action or imperfect action, or the action that we are being guided to take, has to come from a place of trust in yourself, trust in God, trust in the universe, and also a place of peace, of being at peace with yourself, being at peace with where you are, knowing that that this is where I am. It may have been uncomfortable, but I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to push beyond the limits. I'm ready to overcome that obstacle. Did you ever have a challenge placed before you, and instead of scaring you, it's like, whoa, this is something I actually want to achieve. This is something I want to do. I want to see if I can, do that. I want to see if I can run that race. It's like, it doesn't scare you, it excites you. And you want to take that step forward, and maybe you'll fail and maybe you won't, but you won't find out unless you take that step. But it's got to be born of this draw, this light, this inspiration, this connection. And peace has to be the foundation to every state of being that you have in your life, whether it's action or not action. So let's see what else we've got here. We have anemone and self-reliance. Oh, that's lovely. This one is hard to see. It's selenite and clearing. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's okay to have needs and to fulfill them. These two cards, the needs card and the selenite, are both reminding me of the lilies in this magician card, the purity, the growth and the purity that is pictured. So what I'm getting here is that your action, you can trust. You can trust yourself. That you can trust, if you really pay attention to your needs and how you're feeling, and clear away all the negative emotions and deal with what you need to deal with, which is what selenite is all about. It's all about, whisking away, transmuting those darker energies and those darker feelings. That your action, maybe there is, the Hanged Man is reminding us that there is a time before and after taking action where we've got to just sit and be and clear and feel. But there comes a time where it's like, all right, I've done all the inside work and I'm ready to just take a step. I'm ready to take a step forward. And this is where I think the self-reliance is coming in, that it's telling us that you can do it. It's basically encouragement. It's this idea that you have everything you need inside yourself, that you are enough, that all the inspiration that you need is within you. You can attract all the relationships that you need to fulfill your destiny. Everything is coming from this bright, perfect, beautiful place inside yourself. And maybe all these desires that you have, maybe you have so many dreams that you don't even know what to focus on. Doesn't matter, just take a step. Take an inspired step or an imperfect step. As long as you are connected to your inner soul, to your inner being, as long as you are feeling your feelings in flow. The star is all about being in flow with the universe, with God and the substance of God that lies within everything. This is where wish fulfillment comes about, is this magic place when you are in perfect, constant contact with the divine, which is in everything. All right? So it's sort of like, jumping into the lake. It's like once you're in the water, you're in the water. And whether you swim over here or swim over there, you're in the lake. So you can, and it feels freeing and expansive. So taking that action, no matter what it is, as long as it's coming from this place of purity and this place of trusting yourself, and being okay with everything, with every decision that you make. Just know that you're making the best decision you can right now. Just have faith in that and take the steps you need to take. And know that everything is in flow. Everything is connected to everything else. Keep your mind on your intentions. Keep focused on your intentions. And any action, no matter what it is going to send out ripples of your intentions and move the universe. The universe will galvanize for you. If you take this action, no matter what it is, it has to be born from this place of self-worth. It has to be born. This action that you're ready to take, this action has to be born from a place of trusting yourself, from this place of flow, from this place of understanding that you have the ability to create your life. It also has to be born from a place of peace, of being at peace where you are. Wherever you are, even if it's not a comfortable place. Like this hanged man can't be super comfortable. He looks comfortable, but he can't. We honestly can all agree. Hanging from one foot like that for any period of time can't be very comfortable, but he has made peace. He has made peace with himself and his space and where he is. And I think that he knows that this won't be his situation forever, that he will be able to change it. But for now, he's going to accept the gifts of it. So have you mind the gifts of where you are in your life? Know that there are gifts available for you wherever you are, even if you're not taking action. But if you're ready to take action, know that your desires are okay. Your desires are God-given. They're coming from a pure place as long as you have cleared out, as long as you are in a pure place, as long as you are in a place of love and trust, as long as you are connected to your divinity, which the star and the magician both are. They are both 100% connected to their own divinity, their soul. The magician is showing it by the hands up and down. He's channeling the energy of God, and the infinity loop is showing us this. And the star just is connected to her divinity because she is that. She knows herself to be that and nothing else. So I think the overall message here is take action, but let it be born of a place of purity, a place of divine passion, a place of trust, a place of beauty, a place of peace. It doesn't have to be the right action. In fact, make sure, just erase the idea of right and wrong action. As long as your action is born of this place, this divine place of divine guidance and purity and love and inspiration, as long as it's born of that, it cannot fail to take you eventually in the direction you need to go, the direction your soul wants to go. Your soul just wants you to move. That chick that's inside the egg has to just start moving. It has to start moving. Any part of itself and eventually it will break free. So the message here from Archangel Michael is taking action. Inspired action means getting centered on your heart, trusting yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself the gift of creating something by taking action, but knowing that action is not necessary to improve your life. All the Hanged Man is telling us, the only thing that's necessary to improve our life is to know. Be still and know God. To be in contact with the divine takes no action at all. So from that place of knowing, then you take your action, inspired action that'll lead you with faith and trust and joy where you need to go. So my prayer for you is that you will take imperfect action, inspired action, pure action, joyful action, peaceful action, any action that you are guided to take. Let it be easy for you. Amen, amen, amen. I'll see you next time. Bye.